plane that we exist on, really. There's so many things that you and I just take for granted. It's like, oh yeah, of course. I mean, like, it's almost funny, but what you put out there and the message that you put out there, it really needs to, again, be accessible in the sense that there are so many people that don't even know what you would, this might maybe sound funny, but don't even know what organic is.
Absolutely.
Like, have no idea. One of my dear friends that I've known for like years, right, close to me, he literally said to me, so what do they do to make it organic? Like, what do they do to it?
Right.
I was like, wait, what? Really? I was like, it's exactly what they don't do to it.
Right.
I mean, that's exactly what's, we're not nuts. We just want to be able to pull that apple from the tree.
Right.
With nothing. Just like it came from nature, just like God, the universe, intended.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. When you put your message out there, when you get this in a book form, you really don't know what lives you're transforming. Literally, I went to the store next door, Vaughn's, and bought organic apple juice. I mean, it's a beautiful thing that there is organic apple juice even in Vaughn's, right? But the checker, now she's in Santa Monica. This is like the hub of consciousness and transformation and optimal health. Where Venice, Santa Monica, this is like in the entire nation.
Right, this is it.
And LA is like considered like the healthiest county in all of the states.
That's amazing.
Right? And now you're talking about Santa Monica and Venice are the hub of that. So this is the spearhead. This is like the nexus of transformation right here in health. You've got the most we've got more raw vegan restaurants even than any other place anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I'm making a short story longer just to say, so I was checking out and she's like, so, how does that taste? It's great. She goes, yeah, I mean, it's, I know you get all those fancy extra things every now and again, and is that stuff any good? I said, yeah, it's really good. She goes, yeah, I mean, but that's awesome. I don't know if I can do any of that special stuff. And she's something like that special stuff.
Right.
And she goes, what do they do to it? Like, what is that organic? Like, how do they make it? Right? And I was like, they don't do anything to it. That's the whole thing. That's what you are used to is something that's actually sprayed. It's actually been sprayed the heck out of, and that's what you don't want. I said you suddenly see that there's all of a sudden just cancer came out of nowhere, and it's just genetic. I said it's the combination of the toxins in the air, the water, the food, that aren't organic, that aren't from nature, that start to contribute to that. And I said, so literally what you're drinking in the tradition, she goes, oh, that's what it was. She goes, I'm used to normal, regular food. And I was like, yeah, yeah, right? And I said, yeah, but that normal stuff is sprayed. She goes, basically, to end our conversation when I was finished with her, she's like, wow, I never knew that. She goes, you're making me kind of scared. And I said, you know what, you should be. I'm sorry, literally, this is what it is. This is just from the earth. This is how God brought it to us.
Right.
So your message, man, and what you're doing in the world is the most important thing. There's nothing more important than your health. Period. At the foundation, there's nothing. I've really actually sat and thought about it and said that, my friends, my family, my wife, anyone's husband, children, whatever, they're not as important as your health. You say, no, well, my kids are certainly, I would die for my kids. Yeah, you would, right? But you wouldn't want to be sick and slowly die.
Right.
Because you're pulling from them.
You're pulling from them. That's what people don't get.
They don't get that.
Yeah.
You
become more of a burden on them.
You're a burden. I think the airport analogy is the best analogy of all. They say, give yourself the air first.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then,
I wrote that in my book.
Right.
Exactly what you just said.
Because if you pass out,
you're no good to anybody.
And your wife, your kids, they love you. They want to be there for you, but you're a burden. Now they got to sit and watch. Your wife can't focus. It doesn't allow them to be their best self. So you're being your best self so they can be their best self. But man, so more power to you for
thank you.
Creating this beautiful thing and get it out there. You know, one of the things you said, I'll make a last quick statement. One of the things you said is, I thought who am I, And I say, we're all, I just wrote something the other day, and I'm trying to remember the quote. I actually put it on Facebook. We're all nobodies until success magically transforms us into geniuses. Right? So we all started the same place, man.
Right.
And we're all geniuses. It's just, have we activated that?
Right.
Have we stepped up to the plate?
Genius.
And the thing is, you're stepping up to the plate. You doing something and you having this passion is more than 95%. I just made that statistic up.
Like 99.
Right, percent of population, which is just sitting here, not conscious, not critical.
Yes.
Just watching whatever.
Motivated, self-responsible.
Yeah. I mean, the government tells them, hey, give your daughters these HPV shots. And people are like, yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Sure.
It's like, but did you check into actually?
Did you get a second opinion?
Yeah. And you don't know what that stuff does. And 9 times out of 10, it's actually harmful.
Yeah.
So, God bless you, brother.
And I appreciate it
Absolutely.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank
it,
you.
man. Make it happen.
Yeah. Well, with the support of people like you, it makes it a lot easier.
Definitely.
Yeah. So thank you.
Absolutely, bro.